Hi there, boys and girls. Today we're going to do an activity with rain. Rain, rain, go away. Well, today happens to be a bright sunny day where I am, but we have had a lot of rain this year. So I know I can come back from my memories of other rainy days to help me write. So even if it's not raining where you are today, we're going to think about when it has rained. And let's start out with our senses. What do you hear when it rains? What do you hear when it rains? I hear the raindrops. What else do you hear? Sometimes we hear thunder. Can we hear lightning? Usually we just see the lightning and then we hear the thunder afterwards, right? How about what else do we hear? I can hear splashing water, like when a car drives down the road. When it's a dry road, it sounds differently than if a car drove down the road on a wet road. So I can hear splashing water. That's probably all I can think of right now. What do you see? What do you see when it rains? I know I see clouds. Usually there is not much sunlight, though there is sometimes. And when there's sunlight and rain, what do we see? You got it. Sometimes we can see rainbows. We see the raindrops. How about puddles? I think that's pretty good. I bet you came up with some great things too. You can print out this paper from our April writing calendar, and you can find that link on our website for kindergarten. You can go to the gacyber.org and find this piece of paper, and I will also link it to the information section of our recordings, so you can print out that paper from there as well. All right, in the rain, I like to what? What do you like to do when it rains outside? Well, so when it rains, sometimes I don't want to be outside in the rain. What about you? Sometimes it's a cold, rainy day. Those cold, rainy days, I like to stay inside. Sometimes I like to read, cover up with a warm blanket. But other times I like to go play in the rain. Sometimes I like to use my umbrella to walk in the rain. And sometimes I like to just go out and get really wet and play in the rain. Sometimes I like to jump in the puddles. but only when I wear my rain boots. All right, so I definitely wear my rain boots. And my raincoat. So now what could we do with this? We could write what we like about the rain or what we hear and see and like and wear. We could make that each into a sentence. We could do a sentence about what I hear, a sentence about what I see, a sentence about what I like, and a sentence about what I wear. And that would be a paragraph about rain. So we could say, rain, go away. We don't like to see the rain and we want to stay inside under our warm blanket. Or we could say a story or a paragraph about rain and how we like to play in the rain. So now I'm going to get my writing paper. We have our writing graphic organizer to help us with the ideas we came up with. And now we want to put that into sentences. So we're going to start the sentences with what I hear. So maybe I want to tell a story. And that means I want to start it out as something about it was a rainy day. Finger spacing. Was a rainy, and this would be a word I would want to look up to spell because I'm going to write all of my sentences about rain. So you want to know how to spell it before you start. It's on your rainy day page. When we add that E sound to the end of a word, it's a Y. So rain, R-A-I-N. And when I want to say rainy, I add the Y. So it was a rainy day. And I went out to play. Period. All right, so first I want to say something that I heard. I could hear. Could is one of your sight words. So when you get to a word that you're not sure how to spell it, you can get your sight word list out or look if you have a word wall. Or you could just spell it the best you could and go back and fix that spelling after you write all of your thoughts down. So I could hear, and remember, we can look around us to get how to spell words, and this is where my hearing sounds and seeing. So I know those words right here to help me. I could hear. The rain. Hitting the window. And remember that ing is the ing ending. Hitting the window. And I'm going to sound out window and spell it the way I hear the sounds. W. Remember that's a W, not a Y. Makes us want to say Y when we say W, but W is window. I'm sorry, W. W, I, in, d, D goes backwards, right? And up and back down again. Window. I could hear the rain hitting the window, period. I could see the puddles. I'm going to go to my next line so I have more room. Puddles. I could see the puddles. So I got my rain boots. And my raincoat. And went out to play. I splashed, splash. That's the SH sound. Splashed, ED when we have the D ending. I splashed in the puddles. Remember, if I don't know how to spell it, I'm going to spell it the way I hear it sounded out. It was fun. That's the end of my paragraph. All right. I hope that you would use this time to write your paragraph and come up with what you like to do when it rains. I hope this was fun, and I hope you enjoy writing about the rain. Have a great day.